Is he really going out with him? Julian, is that Jimmy's ring you're wearing?
No, it's not. It's my ring.
Gee, it must be great riding with him. Is he picking you up after school today?
No, I don't go to school anymore, Russell. I'm 28 now.
By the way, where'd you meet him?
I met him at the candy store. He turned around and smiled at me. You get the picture?
Yes, we see.
That's when I fell
For the leader of the pack.
My folks were always putting him down.
Down, down.
They were. They told me he came from the wrong side of town.
What do you mean when you say that he came from the wrong side of town?
Well, they told me he was bad. But I knew that he was just sad. In fact, that's why I fell
For the leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom.
One day my dad said, find somebody new for goodness sake.
Sake.
So, I had to tell my Jimmy that we were through.
What do you mean when you say that you better go find somebody new?
Well, he stood there and he asked me why. But all I could do was cry. But I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom.
He looked rather sad as he stood there on that rainy, rainy night. And as he drove away, the tears were beginning to show in his eye. Well, I begged him to drive carefully, what with the weather conditions, but whether or not he heard me, I don't think I'll ever know. Watch out for that great big lorry, Jimmy. Too late. Well, I felt so helpless. What could I do?
Do.
Nothing. Just remember all the good things we'd been through.
After all the good things we'd been through.
All three of them. At school, they all stop and stare. Probably because I'm far too old to be there, but I'll never forget him. Leader of the pack. So anyway, punters, you see what I'm saying here? He was the leader of the pack, but now he's gone.
Leader of the pack, now he's gone.
He was the leader of the pack,
Now he's gone.
but now he's
Leader of the
gone.
pack, now he's gone. Leader of the pack, now
He was the leader of the pack,
leader of the pack,
but now he's gone.
Leader of the pack,
I don't know how else to put it to you, I'm afraid.
leader of the pack, now he's gone.
He was at one time the leader of the pack,
He's gone.
but now he's gone.
Now he's gone.
It's no longer true to say he is the leader of the pack, because he's gone. Well, he's dead, isn't he? Sorry to be brutal, but there we have it. Was killed in that terrible accident with the lorry, and he has most definitely gone, I'm afraid. There's no way he could have survived that accident. That lorry was huge. It was a dirty great lorry. Bike and everything was a complete write-off. I did manage to salvage a little bit of a mud guard. I made myself a pair of earrings. But apart from that, there's no point in keeping up any hope at all. He has most definitely gone. And what all this means, the long and the short of it, is that I am now the leader of the pack, which is most unexpected, not something I aspired to at all. I haven't even got a motorbike. Bit of a break with tradition, isn't it? But I have got a Sierra estate, which is quite nippy, and there's plenty of room in the back. The boys can all fit in the back. That's what I like. If we've got some shopping to do, we can nip down to the shops together, as a group. Much better than everyone in individual motorbikes. Take half an hour to get into the leathers, and then inevitably you do get separated by traffic lights or junctions. Whoever's at the back will get stuck behind a milk float.
Now he's gone.
Stuck there.
Leader of the pack. Now he's gone. 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 Leader of the pack.
Not my idea of a threatening machismo convoy.
Leader of the pack.
Nowadays in the Sierra estate, it's much better. I mean, we have the sunshine roof open. I'm kissed by the sun, if not by Jimmy, because he's gone. He was the leader of the pack, but now he's gone. I'll be gone myself in a minute. I thank you. He was the leader of the pack, but now he's gone. Goodbye, Jimmy. How kind, thank you. Just slipping into my day wear here. You're kind as well, aren't you, Russell?
Oh, thank you.
Remarkably kind. Every morning, Russell brings me in my breakfast on a tray, which, you know, considering he lives in Golders Green, I live in Marble Arch, it is an act of kindness, I think. He comes in every morning and he says, "What would you like for your breakfast, Julian?" Like that. And then normally I'm quite easy to please. I'm quite happy with a boiled egg or a bit of fruit. Every now and then I'll try and give Russell a challenge, and I'll say, "Oh, I'd like a quail's egg, please, Russell. I fancy a fresh kiwi fruit." And Russell backs out of the room, as is his wont. And he comes back sooner or later with whatever I've ordered. Well, what happened this morning, I don't know why I was feeling a little bit frisky this morning. Had the devil in me. Russell came in and he said, "Oh, you've got the devil in you. I'll come back later." And he came back later, by which time I was famished, and he said, "What would you like for your breakfast, Julian?" And I said, and I'll never know why I said it, I said, "I'd like Anne Diamond's baby, please." Poor old Russell, he turned white as a sheet, even without his foundation on. And he backed out of the room. Well, half an hour later he came back, and there it was. Anne Diamond's baby on a plate. Well, he said it was Anne Diamond's baby. Was it?
Absolutely, yes.
Certainly ugly enough. And I looked at it, and I pushed it round my plate for a while. My heart wasn't in it. Eventually I said, "Russell, where did you get this from?" And he replied,
Marks and Spencer.
"Marks and Spencer. Apparently they've got a new range out. Celebrity babies under cling film. Esther Ranson's are going like hotcakes. Poor old Anne Diamond's was found shoved, wasn't it?
Shoved.
Literally shoved to the back of the freezer with all the gâteau.
I had to stand on an old lady's shoulders to reach it.
I don't think we need to know that.
You wrote it.
But you said it, Russell, so... What does that tell us? Oh, you're being heckled, Russell. Do you want to answer that? Where did I get Russell? I auditioned him. Inquiry satisfied? You're being heckled now, Russell.
Who said